Hey guys, Level here. Um, we're back with stage 3 of the Star Ladder Budapest 2025 CS2 Major. Um, as you can see, oh, these are not actually my picks. As you can see, in stage 2, I got a single pick correct, man. That's pretty bad. Doesn't look like anyone on my friends list advanced, but we got the silver coin. It looks great. Looks cool. I don't know if I want gold now because the silver looks like actually pretty good. So like the last video, we'll do a small review of this stage and then do our picks for the next stage. I wouldn't follow them because I didn't pass either stage, but whatever. So let's see if there's like any surprises. I put Astralis 3-0 because I figured that if they were in good form and they would, they beat Nip, they would be able to, I don't know. I mean, my picks were already kind of messed up. Obviously, I think there was better 3-0 picks. I think FaZe, it would have been hard to put FaZe 3-0, but they did have a really good opening matchup. But to be fair, in stage 1 they had a good opening matchup, and then they didn't go 3-0. So, you'd maybe pick Aurora 3-0. Um, maybe there's a world where you think Nip beats Astralis, and they're gonna go on a run. So basically, just like you have to pick a team with a win. Put Liquid 3-0 because I really don't like bait. I'm sure they're like fine, but I don't like them, and I was a believer in Liquid. I mean, Liquid got through. They looked great against Astralis, right? So if that was the form of Liquid we got the whole time, I would have absolutely put them through 3-0. I put MIBR down there in 0-3. I think that was a great pick. They're trash. They suck. No, they pushed Liquid to overtime though, but they're trash. Um, what is a little interesting is I don't know how evident it was in prior videos uh, of what I thought of Imperial, but like if you look at their roster, like they definitely have the firepower, and if Vinny calls good, right, or whoever's calling, I think it's Vinny. If they call good, like they definitely have the firepower to beat teams here. It's just like no one had faith in them. I had a little bit of faith because they actually have like a decent core of players, but people just like don't think they're good. So that is just one thing I want to note. That's why they weren't in my 0-3s because I thought that they were going to win games and they fucking made it through to the next stage, which is crazy. Um, I didn't genuinely believe Tyloo was going to go 0-3, but I was just going off the like I knew it wasn't going to be Imperial, so I put MIBR, and then it's like, who's actually going to lose 3 games here? I don't know, bro. Like, who did lose FlyQuest? I would have never put FlyQuest there. I would have put actually, I would have put like I don't know, Passion UA or maybe 3D Max has a bad run or something. Navi went 3-0. That was maybe predictable. But Perry Vision got through. Shout out to Jame. He beat Nip in a best of 3. That's impressive. He beat Aurora in a best of 1. I don't know why they let it go to overpass. James really good on that map. Um, kind of a mistake there by Aurora. Probably led to their elimination. Losing to Astralis 2, not what you want. So Navi beat FlyQuest, Navi beat Imperial, Navi beat Bait, the local team. So I mean Navi had a pretty easy run to 3-0. So did FaZe. They beat Passion UA. They beat Aurora. Okay, I mean Their Aurora's supposed to be good. And then they beat Nip. So I mean, FaZe seems a little bit more legit in this stage with the qual. I didn't watch the games, but with the quality of teams that they played, it's a little bit better than obviously last stage. Um, FlyQuest is disappointing. They lost to Navi. They lost to 3D Max, and then they lost to Astralis. Um, so Bait beat Liquid in a best of one, beat Fnatic in a best of one, and they beat 3D Max. I think this is also a really easy run. I'm just gonna stay on the hate train that I don't think Bait has what it takes. I went over Imperial. 3D Max I don't care too much about. They beat Nip yesterday. Pretty convincing. Nip, I watched a little bit of this ancient game. It was not good. Um, Liquid looked great against Astralis, and Passion UA beat M80. I mean, they started CT side train. Like, what can you say? I think the level of play from Passion UA is like quite awful, but they beat M80. So, all right, stage three. Um, stage three. So I guess I gotta pull up the matches, right? So they updated the teams, but not the matches. Like, what the fuck, man? Just put the matches in the game. Alright, the opening matches are set. Can I? Alright. We got Mal's Perivision, Imperial Mongols, Spirit Liquid, Passion UA G2, Vitality Phase, Pain 3D Max, Furia Navi, and Bait Falcons. Alright, so I think Falcons is going to beat Bait. It's never pretty from Falcons. It's never pretty from Falcons. They're almost certainly going to lose a game. However, I don't think. Maybe I should pull up Majors IM. Okay, so I think that Falcons is going to beat Bait. Uh, Furia Navi. So again, Navi had a really easy way in. So I think Furia is going to beat them. So Furia should start 1-0. So I think Fury is going to advance. Vitality phase is rough. I don't think phase is ready to beat Vitality. But they're hot though. They're red hot. They had a decent run in stage 2 and they're comfortable on the setup. But that might make them overconfident and they need I don't know. I'm thinking too much about it. I think Vitality gets through. They should beat phase. So, Imperial pretty good. The Mongols have not been practicing. So, at least that's what they say. They don't practice, they don't play locally. So, I think it's a you know, here Imperial's winning games, right? Not against good teams. All really bad teams. So I think Imperial is going to beat the Mongols in round 1. We've got Mao's Perivision, who so I'm a pretty big believer in Mao's. I think actually you know what, bro? Actually, might put Mao's 3-0. They should beat Perivision. Then they're gonna maybe play like Bait next round. Spirit Liquid. I thought Liquid looked really good. I think Ultimate Nerds and Elige looked great. I think Shuhei's calling was okay. And then Naf is, I mean, he just needs to be Naf. I mean, he just needs to be like above a 1 HLTV rating. So, can Liquid really beat Spirit? Donk is so good rifling. Um, I really don't like Spirit's roster. I don't think it's a good roster. They don't have the chemistry necessary to win. Um, you know what, bro? I think Liquid rides high and they beat Spirit in a best of one, and it's gonna be like an upset post, social media post. I've got all the lower seeds winning. What the fuck? Okay, G2 should win. Who I don't even know who's on G2 now. It's Hunter, it's Malbs, it's I can't even name the roster, bro. Who's opping over there? Is it what's his name? PayPal? Subpius? Um and then Pain 3D Max. So I think G2 wins round one and then Pain 3D Max. Who is even like on 3D Max had a really easy lineup. Who's on Pain? So it's DGT, Big Uzera, same. Okay, this roster is actually really good, and I think Snow should be even better than he was last major. That kid's really good, actually. So I think Pain wins. Um, so then in the next round, it would be Furia Liquid, and then maybe Furia Pain. So Furia is a good 3-0. It's never pretty from Falcons. We know this. I don't think they're gonna beat the Stigma. Okay, Mouse should beat Imperial, G2 should beat Bait, Pain should beat FaZe. I don't know. Should they beat FaZe? Three. That's a best of three. I think this matchup right here is gonna be the 3-0. I think Falcons go 3-1. I think they lose to Mouse and then they win in the next FaZe needs to clutch up against Vitality, otherwise it's not looking good for them. So Liquid could get through if they beat G2. I don't really believe in the G2 project. I mean, I can't even name their roster, bro. It's like Hunter, Malbs, Sunpius. I don't know who else is on the team. I guess I'll look. Hunter, Malbs, Sunpius, Heavy God, and Mathis. Okay, honestly, this team's good though. Yeah, they're a good team. I just don't like. I don't think they beat Mouse. I think Liquid. I think they're beatable. That's the problem. It's a good roster, but they're definitely beatable. And I watched a Heavy God demo recently, and like, his decision making is like good, but it's punishable. Like, if you're a pro player, I don't think your decision making should be punishable. But that's just me. Um, yeah, Pain. We keep running into this matchup of Pain FaZe Clan, dude, and it's like I don't know who's gonna win that one in a best of three elimination match. I don't know, man. I think Pain's pretty good. I don't want to like not pick FaZe, but I think I'm not picking FaZe right now. What happens if FaZe wins? Oh, like the winner of this game plays fucking Spirit. Okay, so it doesn't really matter because they play Spirit. I think Spirit's gonna get through. Do I think that? Unless Baroki has like a master class game. The Latvian laser? Um, I'm out on the Mongols. They're good, but I don't know. I don't think they've been playing enough recently. And then G2 gets through beating Imperial. Yeah, that's logical. Okay, so I have Navi, Spirit, G2. Navi Spirit G2 Team Liquid, Mouse, Falcons, Furia, Vitality. I think that's the picks. Okay, so who's gonna go 0-3? Uh, oh, this is a tough question. So I think Passion UA is really bad. Logically, they shouldn't win any of their matches. And then it's like, do I think the Mongols are bad? Liquid kind of struggles against the Mongols. Um, the Mongols should get a win somewhere. Like they got like 3 chances to get a win, I think. FaZe Clan should win a game, Pain should win a game, Bait should win a game, Imperial should win a game, Perryvision last 0-3. I don't know, I'm just gonna put 3D Max. What did they do last stage? Show final standings. They lost to Fnatic. Yikes. They beat FlyQuest. Okay. And then they beat Passion UA. Okay. And then they lost to Bait. And then they beat Nip. I mean, that's not the worst run. I'm sure they're fine. Who do you actually put in the 0-3 though? Is it Bait? Or is it Imperial? I feel like Imperial's gonna win. Actually, no, yeah, Imperial 0-3. They like if they play like Paravision in a best of 3, like they probably lose. I think those are the picks, bro. But before the video's over, guys, make sure to drop a sub, man. You know we got Counter-Strike content coming, and other FPS games, and chess, and live streams. You know what I mean? Maybe tier list. Who knows, dude? It's all coming, dude. It's all coming. Look at this silver coin. I might turn it gold, man. You never know. Um, yeah. So before it's over, let's go pick a game from stage 1 or 2 to use this souvenir. Let's take a look. What golden sticker do I want? So I really want the Glock, I think. But if they gave me the Desert Hydra, they would change my life. I'll take a scout. It's cool, I guess.